once I get this out, we'll go. That last video got cut a little short. But what I was going to tell you is I took this flathead screwdriver and I put it up between the pad and where the switch screws in. I think you can see that. Right in here. I took the switch out totally so that I wouldn't damage it. But for showing you purposes, I stuck it up in here. And then it'll stay by itself, like this, okay? Then I took the ratchet strap up to the steering wheel. Hooked the ratchet strap and just tightened it so that it tightened the brake, pulling it backwards. And with the screwdriver in there and the switch out, you gotta unscrew the switch and take it out or you'll damage the switch. You have to take this out. It just unscrews right here. And you got your screwdriver in there. You have the screwdriver in there, and it puts pressure on that little pad. You get it started. And you take the ratchet strap, and you pull it tight, and it will force that pad down into that hole. And then you just pull the screwdriver out. Put the switch back in and adjust it so that when the brake pedal is all the way up, it's touching that little switch in there and turns off the lights. So that's all there is to it. Okay, you start this process by removing these 4 or 5 screws. One over here, one up here. I guess I should start by saying this is a 1990 Toyota pickup, 4-wheel drive, 6-cylinder 3.0. I got these first 2 screws out, and there's a couple more over there. Okay, now that that's out, then we need to remove the heater vent. This one can stay, I think. No, that one comes out too. And then you can get back up behind here. They come out real simple. You just pull these 2 parts apart and then pull this one over out of the way and this one down, and it comes right out. And then this one, you just wiggle it a little bit and it should pop right off too. Pull it back a a little bit. Well, it comes off, but it can stay there. Next, you have to get up in here to you might want to take this spring off. That allows the pedal to move. Kind of dark, isn't it? Here's a switch with the lights on it, and this pad is right here underneath it. So what you do is you take this thing out, take the spring off, and the pedal will move. When the pedal moves back, you can pull this little pad out, the old one. Then if you have to adjust the switch, it's right here. This nut right here. If you loosen that up and you unplug this plug right here, this will just twist right out. You can just unscrew it. That nut right here is a 14 millimeter. Takes a 14 millimeter wrench. This screw right below it does not move. You can't see it real well because I don't have enough hands. That one doesn't move. So you loosen this one, unscrew that, pull it, but you got to pull the switch out first. It's real easy. There's a little tab on it. Just pull it up and it comes unplugged. The hardest part, let's see if I can get my light up here too. The hardest part is getting this little rubber tab to go down in there. It doesn't fit real well. It's a real tight fit. So what I did was I took the brake pedal and I hooked a ratchet strap to it and took that up to the steering wheel and used this to pull this pedal up real tight, and it forced that little pad to go in the hole. And you just put the spring back on, put this back in, put the spring back on, and if you leave this loose a little bit, you can adjust it and go back and test your lights and make sure they work. I'm not going to take this all apart again. I already did it once, but now you know where it is. Sometimes the switch is bad, but not usually. It's usually this little pad right here. And from Toyota, you can't get the ones online that are universal or at the parts store. You need to order this from Toyota if you have a 90. They're just not out there. They're not on eBay. They're not at AutoZone. So, and they're only $2.78. You gotta wait a day usually, but it's worth it. So that's how you do it. I put mine all back together and lost the video of actually taking it apart. So, but there it is. Pretty simple.